Hello, my name is Philip Young, and I'm the natural energy healer and spiritual mentor that works with people in their own homes until they're completely well and happy again. I'm here right now with Jackie Eldridge. Jackie is a master teacher, an educator, and a mindfulness facilitator. And I'm going to be asking Jackie some questions about what she does. Jackie, what can you tell us about the practice of mindfulness?
Well, mindfulness is about being present in the moment you're in right here, right now. It's about being able to embrace all of the exquisite moments that are happening around us without our minds going to all the worries we have or all the problems we had in the past or anxiety about the future. It's about really being present to what's with us here. So being able to smell the roses, actually.
Wow, that sounds most delightful. How did you come to mindfulness practice and how long have you been practicing this, Jackie?
Well, about 20 years ago, I experienced some pain in my body that I couldn't really identify. And I went to the doctor and was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. And at that time, fibromyalgia was a relatively new diagnosis. And I ended up on antidepressants and going to see a myriad of other practitioners, chiropractors, nutritionists, therapists, etc. And nothing seemed to be working for me. And then one day I serendipitously had a conversation with a woman who told me about mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR. And I looked into it. I was 5 days later sitting on a cushion at the Omega Center in New York, learning about mindfulness. So my practice came out of illness. And I can honestly say that in all of that 20 years, the practice of mindfulness has been the thing that has helped me the most. I have practiced every day. I attend retreats. I really pay attention to the moment. It's not to say that I don't fall off the wagon sometimes, because I do. We're not mindful 100% of the time. But when I really apply my practice, I feel so much better. And I can honestly say that it also has developed some creativity in me that I didn't realize was there. When I'm in some moments of stillness, I get lots of creative thoughts. But mindfulness isn't just about meditation. It's also about being mindful in the moment. So when you're walking down the street, are you noticing everything that's there? Are you noticing the flowers, the trees? Are you noticing the different colors on the houses? When you're eating, are you actually taking time to be mindful of the tastes, of the smells of the food? And even things like when you're house cleaning, are you being mindful while you're vacuuming that rug of the sound of the vacuum cleaner, of what's coming into the vacuum cleaner bag? Or are your thoughts and emotions all over the place? Are you running that endless tape? That endless tape really causes us stress because we're either worrying about things that are coming or we're fretting about things that happened in the past, and it's not serving us at all. And in fact, what I've come to notice is when I do that, when I worry about things coming or fret about the past, I really notice it in my body. So it's about making a mind-body connection because I hold stress in my body. So if I'm in a constant state of stress, my sympathetic nervous system is kicking in, and I am always in a state of stress. And certainly my adrenal glands and everything are operating at high speed. So we really want to avoid that. So that's what mindfulness practice has actually done for me.
Wow, and so many people today, Jackie, are in a similar situation, holding stress in their body, causing discomfort, pain, and misery. What you described is very extensive, that people, it sounds like people can easily incorporate mindfulness into their own daily routines, as you have done.
Absolutely. You can create a daily practice where showering is a mindful practice. So every day you can find a time to be mindful.
Thank you, Jackie. one of the things that that you and I will be doing in the middle of May is conducting a retreat to Tuscany. And what kind of mindfulness practice can one expect at our upcoming retreat?
Well, we're going to try to explain and have people practice daily attention to what's happening in the moment. So there is beautiful flower gardens in Tuscany. One of my favorite spots is a little pathway that leads to where we're going to eat our meals together, and it's filled with lavender. So as you walk through that path, just really acknowledging the smell of the lavender. I actually touch the lavender so that it's on my fingertips, and I even brought some home with me that I keep under my pillow. There's gorgeous rose gardens. There's beautiful sunrises and sunset. So we're going to actually take the time to acknowledge what's there. We're going to do some meditation practices that are going to really hone your skills of being silent, which is a perfect way to bring mindfulness into your daily life. And also really look at where are the stress points in your life? Where are you holding that attention in your body? And what are some really valuable and easy ways to release it? So we're going to do daily mindfulness practice in Tuscany under the Tuscan sun.
Wow, when you were talking about the beauty of the retreat and the villa that we go to, it was bringing back such strong and powerful memories for me. The picture behind me is very similar to the gardens and pathways in and around the villa where our retreat will be held. Jackie, why do you think retreats are so important to people?
Well, I think when we are in our usual surroundings, our everyday places of where we work, where we just even where we live, there's a lot of stressors. And we live a very fast-paced life, especially now that we are hooked into social media and our devices. And so I think it's more difficult, not something that you can't do, but it's much more difficult to really be silent, to really be at peace and calm when you're in your everyday existence. And so I think a retreat helps you to get away from all of that so that you can spend time looking inside, because the fact of the matter is we all have inner wisdom. We all actually know the answers. We just have to have that place where we're calm and we're still so that we can find them. And so a retreat is a chance to get away, to be in a place with like-minded individuals where you can talk about what you're learning. It's a chance to be away in a beautiful surrounding. When I went to La Chiera di Primiano last year for the first time, I walked in the door and I knew in that moment that I would be back. And so it's not surprising that we're planning this retreat. It was such a beautiful location with the hills of Tuscany, the smells of the flowers, the olive trees, the lemon trees. I just found it to be such a peaceful place. And I think there's an energy at La Chiera that we don't find everywhere. So a retreat really brings all of those things together and heightens the experience, because let's face it, when you're in the busy city, wherever you live, you've got traffic, you've got construction, you've got people rushing, and it's just not easy to access our inner wisdom.
How true that is. And our retreat is being held on May the 19th through May the 26th in the Chianti district of Tuscany. The villa is halfway between Florence and Siena. It's the most beautiful location, as Jackie has described. The attendees, the people that are coming, will be not just like-minded, but like-hearted people, a safe crucible for people to explore and expand the wonderful power of their energetic heart. There'll be energy healings every day. There'll be group healings. There'll be gentle and natural exercises that people can partake in. There'll be walks into a magical forest. The grounds are beautiful, surrounded by roses, which are so fragrant, it'll astonish you. And the food is most magnificent. It's all inclusive. There are master chefs there to delight our palates every day. And there are also side trips to ancient thermal baths set out in the countryside that have been in use since Roman times. And there's also visits to other areas, to even the beaches of the Mediterranean, and also to a 15th century castle where we have wine tasting that you've never experienced before.
Right.
So lots of activities. There's lots of time to be. Some people will be painting, some people will be writing, some people will be horseback riding if they want. All kinds of things to be done. It's an inner journey of the heart and of the mind, bringing both together. And it's certainly a transformational experience. Please follow the link below on the page. The page will take you to more details about our retreat, and it'll also take you to our travel agent, Vision Travel. And Kathy Wasserman is the proprietor, and she'll be happy to share with you all the fine details and the very easy process of making this booking. So on behalf of Jackie, I have to say we're so looking forward to you joining our extraordinary group. Thank you so much for watching.
Absolutely. Hope to see you there. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.